I've got a very special guest with me, the former bowling consultant for the Pakistan national team, Vernon Philander. Vernon, thanks for joining us on the commentary panel with us now, but let's dig into the bowling expertise. We talk about the T20 game. How has bowling changed considering the modern innovations that batters bring about now?
Yeah, I think it's so good to be back in Pakistan, Karachi, of course. I think for me, the most important part of bowling in the T20 game is control. I think if you have the new ball in hand with a bit of swing on offer, you want to make sure that you utilize that to the best of your ability. For me, the one thing that always stood out is that you want to bring those stumps into play, especially in the first 6 overs. We've all seen it. The ball might move around, you might beat the bat on the odd occasion, but if batsmen get in on a T20 game, they can hurt you. So for me, it's making sure that you get to be effective and understand, what's going to make you effective. So for me, if the ball is swinging away, it's perhaps playing with those angles. But the most important part is bringing those stumps into play.
Bring those stumps into play, but we see players now be so innovative at the crease. They bat deep into the crease, move laterally, and especially the last 4 or 5 overs, bowlers can end up leaking a lot of runs. At the death, what would you like to concentrate on in this modern time?
Yeah, for me, I think the most underutilized delivery in the T20 cricket is still the Yorker. And I think we saw last night, Saeed Afridi, Harris Rauf, absolutely nail the Yorkers. And I think if you bowl it at high pace, it is still a difficult delivery, to negotiate with. And yeah, I'd like to see, bowlers utilize that delivery a lot more in the T20 game.
Now, you were with the national side in the 2021 World Cup. What was the overall experience like? How much talent do we actually have? How impressed were you?
I was very impressed. I think one thing that you can't teach bowlers to do, and that's bowl fast. I think, I can teach you control. I can teach you the element of swing, but one thing you can't do is obviously teach bowlers how to bowl fast. Of course, Pakistan has a rich history of fast bowling. Waka, Shape, Wasim, just to name a few. And I think the youngsters really now, Saeed Afridi, how exciting is he? I think Harris Rauf. But the one thing that really stood out for me was understanding the guys, understanding the individuals behind those bowlers. I had a long chat with Harris Rauf, where he comes from. Tape ball cricket is massive, and that's the element, that make guys want to bowl fast. So the excitement of wanting to bowl fast is out there, and I'm looking forward to this tournament, and in which bowler is really going to put up their name in that fast bowling category.
Put you on the spot before you head out. 2 fast bowlers that you're looking at in this tournament from Pakistan.
Yeah, I think I'll just mention it. Saeed Afridi and Harris Rauf. I think, we had a long little 4 months, working with them, and it'd just be good to see, how they would have grown from there.